Welcome. Thanks for stopping by. I'm Digital Micro. You're on the Digital Micro Trading Journal channel. Day trading for an ROI payout, no trade recommendations, no trade signals, not selling indicators. This is just my trade journal. And we've got price action and order flow levels Monday, July 10th, 2023. Currently, we've got 29 handles on a point range basis in Globex. 3-day average has been 45 handles. And what we'll do is we'll go through a few charts, look at price action imbalances, draws on liquidity, and order flow levels. Let's get to the charts. 24-hour chart, and we're deep into Globex. Right before the AM session opens, we've been in Europe. So let's take a look at the levels. What we've got here, I want to just enlarge. This is where we are for Monday, this candle down. The candle wick broke through and repriced the daily volume imbalance, and it just touched the top of this 4-hour fair value gap. So that is an important level. So we hit and sweep the lows. What lows did we sweep? July 7th, Friday, we had a PM low that came in right around 31, 32. So we broke that. And then we have a new low now for Monday. And that low is coming in at 11.25 is the new low for the last few days. We have this 4-hour fair value gap open and the new week open gap. So these two lines here with this blur action, that is the new week open gap, and that comes in 44.38 by 44.37. I'm just roughing it out here because it's very small, this new week open gap. We've swept the low as far as the sell side liquidity. That was taken care of. We got rid of a volume imbalance by repricing it. What's the next level above possibly for Monday? And it's this daily volume imbalance in yellow right here, and that's coming in right at the July 6 RTH open. Call it 44.4350. So that's what I'm looking for Monday. Muted on my expectations. The big news this week, of course, is CPI Wednesday at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Not a lot of news that should rock, at least expected news on Monday or Tuesday. So it's all about this big CPI number coming out on Wednesday. So I want to watch the levels within this gray box, but specifically for Monday, I want to see if price can get back and reprice this volume imbalance. Let's go down on the shorter time frames and see what's happening there. Benchmark 15-minute. You can see here the yellow on the 15-minute fair value gap as an inversion gap. So I'm watching that. We repriced this daily volume imbalance here. It wasn't an RTH. We repriced it. We did it in Globex. So I'm still going to keep it on the chart. And then below here, below the Globex Monday low, which is 11.25, we could go below 4,400. And if we do that, below that is going to be a fair value gap and a new week open gap, and we might need to reprice this 4-hour for fair value gap at 43.8575 would be a reprice. Above it, I'm looking for this again, daily volume imbalance level, which matches the consequent encroachment of July 6 RTH open. So 44.375 would be a magic number to hit in Monday, and below that we've got these double lines. This is the new week open gap. So that's pretty much it. I've got the levels below, above, and currently where are we sitting? We're above London, and we're right hovering in a consolidation zone in New York midnight open. So we've got several candles just hugging this right now. So I'm just going to sit tight, watch this. The blue box here, all that was the London raid zone from 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. But really, it's all about the AM session right now, and we begin that at 1 a.m. shortly, and we go all the way up to noon. And I'm just going to watch how we price it, and I am looking and anticipating for us to at least get up to this new week open gap into this gray rectangle area. So that's it. Let's go to the Renko and we'll close it out. So I use this Renko to confirm the time-based charts with the Keltners, and you can see here Monday Globex repriced and balanced the previous Friday's upper Keltner, the Jubilation, the Gumdrops and Rainbows up here, of how long we took up there, stayed up there, ramp camp, and then we finally came down in the PM Friday session. We didn't hit the lower blue, but we sure did in the Globex. Look at that. And we stayed below this blue for a very long time into Europe Globex. And here we are currently. You can see here we're just consolidating and it's an up thrust signal. We're at the day one volume average price. And the red is coming in at 38.50. So that correlates with, again, the new week open gap zone. And below it, the blue lower kelp 44.1725. Above upper blue, that is 44.59. Doable, but a ways above. So that's a Keltner. Again, it's been a while since we've hit upper blue and then lower blue. So I just wanted to point that out. So for a Monday, we've got decent handle range. So it's going to be very interesting to see what we do between now and the close of RTH. And then we've got one day before the big Wednesday CPI. Thanks so much to the loyal subscribers. Shout out to you. And for those on the fence, please help the channel. If you find some value, I appreciate it. Take care. Aloha. Bye.